Hello guys, it's KDK here, welcome to my video. I'm here with Rainan, Tempo Elemental Rogue, which he hit Legend with. So if you're looking for something more fun and elementalish, you can play this and reach Legend with it as well. So let's briefly look at the deck and see what we're actually playing. So we have the Prince Keleseth on 2, which should happen every game if you're a pro gamer. If you're not, you will probably not get it on 2. If you're the best player, you're probably going to start with a Keleseth and 2 Shadow Steps in your hand, and that will be just game over. But the deck is not based only around Prince Keleseth as it used to be in the past. Now in this version, we are running a lot of elementals. Something I really like is the synergy between the weapons, which is actually really good because we are playing Rogue, right? So we have this Grave Shambler, which is actually elemental and have not seen a real play, and now it is in this deck. So also with the Henge Clan Thug. I mean, if you look at it, you know what of these cards is better, right? But we are playing a lot of elemental synergies plus Servant of Kalimos to discover more elementals, then Blazecaller to deal 5 damage. And after all of this, we can always Shadow Step these monsters and deal 5 damage for 5 mana, for example, with a Shadow Step. Glacier Shard, Firefly, some early aggression with Cold Blood is possible for sure. Elven Minstrel to draw the minions, and we have Leroy Jenkins for the finisher. We can also use the Shadow Step with it. Looks really solid to me, something new for sure. I haven't been playing a lot of Elementals decks, which seems really sad to be honest, since I find it really interesting, and it's kind of shame that it doesn't have more support. I think it would be really fun. But let's jump to the games, guys, and see how we will do on Legend Ladder. Alright, Warlock, so it could be Zoo Warlock as well, or it could be Control Warlock. Are we keeping Agent on non-coin? Not a coin? I don't think we do, actually. Yeah, let's just throw it away. We want to increase the chance that we will get Prince Keleseth, and he's not there though. Alright, the Agent is here again, so we just play the Firefly. We will see what archetype it is. So he passed turn 1. It's certainly interesting. Just look at this curve. Thug into Shambler. It's a 4-4 into 5-5. Jesus. On paper it looks really strong. Well, given the fact that he taps out, it seems like it's going to be Control Warlock.
Here we go.
Okay, punch his face. And this is going to be a Stonehill turn, I guess.
Out of my jungle!
So unless he goes Coin Skull of Manare, I think we're good.
Hold it!
Yep, we need to do that. We could play like Elemental Agent, but we really want to get this Devil, because how he's going to clear this? He just needs to play another Taunt, but because like Hellfire doesn't kill it, Defile, well, not really. He would need to play a 3-health minion. Ooh, seems really good. Oh, if he has Librarian and Coin Defile, dude. Okay. I was actually afraid for a second. Well, we have 2 Shadow Steps. The question is, how do we utilize them the best? We could go Flame Ally Agent, Shadow Step the Agent, and kill off the Taunt, pushing 11 damage to the face. But we're not going to be able to play weapon, but on the other hand, there's not really a play where we are able to get the weapon. So I kinda like the Shadow Stepping the Agent, even though, well, we could like Shadow Step the Firefly on the board, play Agent, but it doesn't really accomplish that much. Yeah, I like the play that I suggested. The bad thing about this is that we don't really have a 1-drop for Wild Spine Slayer, but we still have you know, the Shadow Step, so the second one. So pushing this damage seems like a nice idea.
This guy's
Everything upstairs. Bang. And you are at 10 health, Mr. Warlock. Librarian Defile. Oh, please no. Well, could I play around it? Not really. Well, I could. But... oh no. Oh my god. Yeah, there certainly was a way to avoid that. And I certainly should think about that way. So we can go Phoenix, Hero Power Punch the face to apply the most pressure. We can play the Kalimos next turn even with another Hero Power, so I think it's way more efficient. It's not like we can find a lethal outs, right? We could, well, actually we could find Blaze Collar off this, and if the Servant connects face we would have a lethal. But still I kinda like more, I like kinda more this, just Phoenix Hero Power. Sure, I like it more. Find the face. So he's only at 6 mana, so he could like Siphon Soul this. Demonic Project. Ooh! I love to see Void Lord turn into freaking Jiraxxus. That's good. And we get Fellhound. Whoa, 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 whoa! I like what I see. Question is, do we actually Shadow Step it? Oof. What are these picks, dude? Osric? Not really. Dark Reaper, 1 damage for 3 mana? Not really. But... well, I wanted to say that we want to play Lucaria Fellhound, but I think it's actually Frozen Crusher for next turn and Hero Power up. And I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, the main question is, do we Shadow Step Prince Khaliset? I think a lot of players would just go for it because it's like, yeah, I Shadow Step Prince Khaliset and I win, but it's already 8th turn. Or almost 8th turn, 7th turn actually. So I don't think we're Shadow Stepping it. Because we could get like a Leroy, or we can Shadow Step the Servant, or if we need a combo for something. No, I just want to keep the Shadow Step for now. We can always like value trade or punch the face, and then we can... come on, dude! I called it! I called that we could get Blaze Collar, but we didn't. Okay, so now we can like value trade, Shadow Step it if we really want to. Bam. Question is, do we want to Shadow Step our Prince Khaliset? What if we get a Leroy? What if we get Fireform Phoenix? There's just better targets, right? Yeah, this is a really tricky question, for sure. At least for me, I'm not sure. Alright, so we're not Shadow Stepping it. Maybe it's just greedy, but I think there's going to be better targets for it. I'm pretty sure that I will get no things to Shadow Step for at least 5 turns, but like imagine getting a Leroy. That would be just lethal, right? But well, in most cases it would be a lethal anyway without the Shadow Step, but I don't know. I mean, if you have obviously Shadow Step on 2 with the Khaliset, you definitely do it, but this is a bit different. Is it a Siphon Soul? Yeah. So he's going to clear off the Khaliset. Probably he will keep the 4-4. Well, maybe he could clear the 4-4. Maybe he could clear everything. Now look at me how I will just discard the Shadow Step. Oh, 3 mana Stonehill. Ooze. Okay. Well, Minstrel is certainly something we could shadow step as well. I'm bad, guys. Sorry, I was just too excited that I will get actually some cards that I froze his face like a fucking retard. Okay, sorry. It happens sometimes. It was just like one of the brain farts, you know? Like, yeah, actually I can draw cards that I can shadow step. Bam, let's freeze Warlock's face. Well, he can trade into something, but as you can see, I'm finally going to get rewarded for keeping the shadow step. It's 13 damage right now, which is... Oh my god, no! He discard. Alright, let's just focus right now. Man, if he's going to play Gulan next turn, just no. Well, if I froze the goose, I could just have a clear trade. Fuck me. You know what? We're not going to clear it yet because we don't really. Well, Jesus, what the? I'm playing pretty bad though. Well, we could just cold blood this, hero power, and the freeze. Yeah, no. What? Man, sometimes I feel I just get a bit triggered by what happens in the game, and then I just do silly misplays. But yeah, Glacier Shard is just not my card. It's actually I think it's my least favorite card ever, just because it says "Nice to meet you." Jesus, every time a freaking Questrook played that, I was furious. But I hope you don't have Gulan and you're playing Lord Jaraxxus. Wow, he has some balls, but he's dead. He's just dead. Jesus, you have some balls, dude. And here we go, finally. My shadow step that I kept the whole freaking game is going to pay off. Thanks. Bam! You didn't expect this, huh? Lord Jaraxxus. Bing! Easy game. Easy life. Alright dudes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and hopefully learned something as well. I think actually the line with the shadow step was pretty interesting because I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys would just shadow step the Khaleesi, right? It's kinda common play and it's a bit stereotype, I would say, that people always shadow step the Prince Khaleesi, but you can do a lot of stuff with the shadow steps. Even if we had like Phoenix, right, that's 4 damage from like nothing. Well, not really, but yeah, the best is with Leroy for sure. Yeah, a very good game. I really like the deck. I like the idea. I like elementals as well, because they didn't really shine in any metas, I would say. Only like Firefly, but you know, well, yeah, I like the 1-drops elementals, but that's not really elemental synergy, right? So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you can subscribe to my channel to show some support to me. I will be glad for it, and have a nice day, everyone.